How's it going, guys? Today we are out on the range with my Taurus PT 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. This gun is one that you either love or you hate. There's a lot of people out there that do not like the Taurus 1911s or anything related to Taurus for that matter. My opinion, these guns can be a great gun. I know that there are some of them out there that have had issues. Some of the things that a lot of people overlook is the fact that with a 1911, if you do not have a decent magazine, you're not going to have a reliable 1911. But you know, I wanted to come out today. This has been in a few of my videos. I just thought that we would get it out and shoot it and just have a little fun. And of course, what I wanted to do with this firearm as well is I also wanted to put just not only some standard full metal jackets through it, I also wanted to go with some of the defensive loads. Of course, I've got some of the Remington jacketed hollow points just to show some of the function of this gun. These particular magazines are a Metgar mag. They are a very good magazine in my opinion. I'm not going to say they're the best. I really like the way that a SIG magazine runs in a 1911, but these do seem to work well if the gun is properly broke in. So here we go, guys. Remington jacketed hollow points. Let's see how we do. You can see there, guys, I did not have any malfunctions. We went through the whole magazine. I've also got some regular ball ammo. We're just going to put a few more rounds down range and just have some fun. Still no problems. Okay, guys, let's do a range close-up of my Taurus PT 1911. Since we are at the range, I do want to show you that we are currently unloaded. There is nothing in the magazine, and also there is nothing in the chamber of that firearm. Okay, now I know that there has been some recent controversy. I recently seen a video review of someone that had a 9mm version of this particular firearm. There's a lot that can be said about the fact that personally, I think that there can be a difference between the 9mm versus the 45 in the design and the function of a 1911. I know that there are some 1911 manufacturers out there that are very capable of making the 9mm work in that design. Even with the Taurus, though I think that they have had some issues with them. And I know other folks out there in the 45 version that they have had some issues as well. It really depends on the particular firearm, and as I've mentioned before, in a 1911, if you do not have a good magazine, you're not going to have a reliable gun. That's just all there is to it. For the money on the Taurus 1911, you do get some additional features that you normally would pay much more for, including the stippling on the front of the grip. You can kind of see that there. There's a lot more expensive models out there that do not have that as standard. Of course, on the Taurus, that is something that is standard. You also do get a good memory bump on the grip safety. Now, one complaint that a lot of people have had about the Taurus is the weight of the trigger, and there is a wide range of trigger weights on these guns. You know, there does not seem to be something that is extremely consistent. The trigger weight on mine, of course, is it is not as heavy as the triggers of some out there. However, of course, my guns, I do have a tendency to go through them. I like to keep them in good functioning order, and the trigger weight for mine, I do not have a scale, but it is lighter than others out there that I've had my hands on. Let's just say that. For me, this gun has been reliable. It is one that is fun to shoot. It is one that on a rare occasion I have carried simply because that it has shown itself to be so reliable. However, this being a full size, typically the only time that I'm going to carry a full size 1911 is when I'm out on my property, things like that. I really don't carry them too often out in public just because of the weight. That is one thing about a 1911, is they do have some weight to them. They are very thin, though. That's one thing that makes them so popular for concealed carry. And overall, it is, in my opinion, they can be a good option if you have a good gun, if you have gone through that gun and ran that gun enough to know that it is reliable. Unfortunately, there are some out there on the market, some 1911 makers, that are not as reliable as others. As I'd mentioned earlier, this one has shown itself to be fairly reliable to me, so I have not had really any issues. But again, magazines are a key thing in a 1911. Okay, bad magazine equals bad gun. That's something that you need to remember. Guys, those are just a few of my thoughts on my Taurus 1911. Some of you guys that have been follower of my channel for a while have seen the video that I did when I first got this gun, which in that video I showed you a couple of malfunctions that I had with it then, and it was simply because of the ammo magazine and it being new. It at that time had not had a large number of rounds through it. However, after I got a few hundred rounds through the gun, those seem to work themselves out just fine. With the jacketed hollow points, this gun has been reliable with a good magazine. The magazines are the key when it comes to a 1911, guys. I cannot stress that enough. But guys, this is just a quick video that I wanted to do out here at the range. Thought I would bring you guys along with me. Let me know your thoughts on the Taurus PT 1911 down in the comments below. Also, guys, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Also hit that notification. That way it kind of helps to let YouTube know that you want to see more of my videos. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.